Oh shoot, my mic is muted. I'm so sorry. I don't. Something went wrong with the setting there. I said, hello Macalanias, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, and thank you guys for letting me know. I thought I'd unmuted it, but apparently something went funky there. As I was saying, we're starting with Stream Raiders because we got a shiny purple chest that I wanted you guys to be able to get. Especially since they heard, yeah, I thought I had unmuted it, but I guess OBS just was like, nah, back to mute you go. Talk to nobody. Yeah, I'm placing my Nike because that's a quest I got, and I fixed the emoji thing, so now each time you guys use emoji, you can actually see it. If you use multiple, it'll do a special thing. I don't know why it was broken, but I fixed it now. Happy to be here. Glad to have you. And yeah, I was saying we only have to worry about the boss because I adjusted the difficulty down again after. Yeah, you need to, if you want a special thing, you have to use multiple of the same emojis in a row. I think I set it to 3. I wasn't able to watch for a few days, but ta-da! Aw, I really love that emoji. It's so cute. Little raccoon with a heart or a nuggie. Or both heart-shaped nuggie. But yeah, it ramps up the difficulty when you have more people helping you, which is good, because then everyone has something to do and you don't just mow down everything. Yeah. It should. If you go like... heart in a row, something special should trigger. Maybe now I made it like... I actually think it's only one or the other. So I used to have that only something special would trigger when the multiples were used in a row. But now, because I was like, okay, that isn't happening very often, I'm just gonna let it pop up and float up. I guess it only does that. It's still the special things. If it gets annoying, let me know. Then I'll change the settings. But at least it's working now. But yeah. It doesn't ramp the difficulty down until you lose a whole bunch, so when I have the chance off screen, I just let my units get mowed down a couple times, so whenever we start with Stream Raiders, the difficulty is back down again, because usually in the beginning of the stream you don't have a lot of people. Also, Lunaria Louvre, who, according to my activity feed, followed 11 minutes ago, if you're here, thank you, I appreciate it. With all that said, let's get Project Zomboid up. My apologies that we're starting like a couple minutes. Oh, gosh, thank you, Zach. Thank you so much. Why didn't I get a sound from that? That's weird. Stream Raiders, you doing... Okay, there we go. There we go. Now it does the special. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Is Zomboid being... Is it outside of the... Okay, no, it just looks like it's outside of the boundaries because... I don't know why. But yeah, let's start with Zomboid. Sometimes the delays were... Yeah. It got me worried for a second. Yeah, my apologies that we're starting like a little smidge later than usual. Usually I'm more punctual, but still got that inflamed toe and it takes a while to take care of in the morning, like cleaning it and bandage and... It takes a good 10 minutes. 10 minutes I don't really have in my schedule planned. Usually I'm like, okay, food, teeth brush, go. I'm so excited to show you guys the new Australia compound. Let me check. Yeah, these I want on me. Are we going to work on sewing? Yes. Well, we'll have to just come back here if we decide that we want to work on sewing. Of course, we're coming online in the evening. Let me check. Are other people Okay, Runet and Zyga are online. Usually I hop into the VC with them, but whilst streaming that doesn't seem like the best idea. Hey, wait. There should be a thing here. What are you being weird about? There. Now discard that stone. That ambulance is my car, by the way. I just parked it on the sand because it's a lot easier than in front of my house. Because I don't it's a bit overgrown. Don't want to accidentally run into a tree. So yeah, let's check on the crops. Strawberries are still blooming, huh? Gotta make sure everything is watered. Actually, that might be... Okay, no, young broccoli. We can't overwater broccoli. We can overwater radishes and carrots. I both am excited and a little worried to see what people have changed in my absence, because New Australia is our compound. It was actually a joke I made, because basically before we... this server is the server of Mr. Atomic Duck, whom is a pretty big Zomboid player. For anyone who doesn't know, he makes YouTube videos, and a lot of people playing Zomboid watch those videos, and it helps them, you know, learn the game. And I was invited to the server once when I raided him on Twitch. But each month, or about each month, they reset the server, so people have to start from scratch. And that is mainly to just keep it fresh and interesting, because at some point there's just nothing to do anymore. But in between server resets, so after a reset has just happened, they like doing events. And the last event, which I sadly couldn't make because time zones, it was like from 10 to the middle of the night for me, and I generally don't play Zomboid in the evening in the first place if I can help it. Because wait, these are radishes. I don't wanna overwater them. Whoops. These radishes over there might not be very happy. But what they did was a prison escape, and this compound, I mean, not the way it is now, we changed a lot about it, but the fencing around it, I believe, was made for the event. Like, they eventually escaped the prison and would have driven here. And so I joked that we could call this compound New Australia, because everyone that came here was criminals building up a new society. And it just stuck. People are like, okay, yeah, let's call it New Australia. So this is the compound of New Australia. Item respawn is on, so whenever Yeah, it is very neat. Whenever a container hasn't been checked in a while, it can respawn some stuff as long as the container has not been moved by players. So I occasionally check around the compound in all the trailers that are currently not in use by player, because if they are in use as a safe house I cannot enter them. And also the containers would likely be filled up to nab any extra stuff. I also want to raise my foraging, so that's why I go around in the investigation mode to forage. Trash is very high likely here, and sometimes the quote-unquote trash is pretty good that you can find. So actually I should check inside this house. Don't mind me climbing through the window, checking your cupboards. I don't think this house ever spawns something new. Someone might have messed with the containers. You mentioned it last stream too, but I didn't comment on it. Yeah, sometimes I forget what things I mentioned on the stream and what things I just mentioned to people in general. I mean, the big fun thing to show you guys I haven't gotten to, though. As you can see, people have started working on the fences. Like, it used to just be this wall of just logs, this log wall. Anything that's built on top of there, we did. And that is to be able to better check our perimeters. Like, because this is a zombie survival game. Zombies will be knocking on your walls, and if you leave them knocking, they'll eventually knock them down. Ooh, we got fresh bread. Good thing I found this. Hopefully we can get it to the main food storage area before it goes off. Because bread is a little bugged at the moment. The moment you try and make sandwiches from not fresh bread, instead of gaining happiness boosts because it's stale, every single item increases the unhappiness. It is a game that is still in early access, in a sense. It's a work in progress. It's got a lot of systems already. It's really cool, and they are still working on it, but it does have its junk. But honestly, it is very fun to play. Also, this server has a mod installed called, okay, see, I can't enter that house, it's an invisible barrier. That's how I know it's claimed. I don't know who's moved in, because a bunch of these old houses have been gotten claimed. I guess this is becoming our mechanics area. We do have 12 people in this compound. I think some people were sharing a house before. Someone there is working on their water barrels. We're all on in different time zones, which is partly good and partly bad. Because partly good, because technically everyone then... I would like to go in this door. I guess we're going through the window, because... Oh. Well then. I don't think they had considered that when adding that sheet rope. There's no glass here, we can safely climb through. Oh, look at that, that's a nice spawn. Come on, give me the books. And the CDs. But this server has a mod called Horde Night, which means every night at 11 a Horde Night can start, and you have server-wide Horde Nights. Those are planned in. I don't know exactly when they are. And you have personal Horde Nights, which are just random, so they can trigger for one person in the compound, and then a bunch of zombies spawn. And that person knows when it happens, but other people don't. So it is kind of common courtesy to communicate if a Horde Night started for you. You'll have like an audio cue, and your character will say something like, "Oh, they're coming for me," or "This night couldn't get any worse, could it?" Something along those lines. And yeah, you want to get rid of the zombies before they decide to break down your doors or your walls. But it's kind of annoying because you can't see much at night. It's kind of flipping dark. Fighting zombies in the dark is unsurprisingly not fun and kind of dangerous. Kind of very dangerous. So on one side, Horde Night is like, ooh, fun. And on the other side, it's like, oh no. No thanks. Hello, Zai. How are you doing?
Doing well, and how are you?
I'm doing okay. Currently streaming, so that's why I'm not on the Discord VC, because that's gonna get a bit, hectic probably.
Oh, that's okay. As you can tell, I learned how to use.
Yeah, I see. You learned how to use push to talk. Yay!
Yay, me!
I found a bunch of fresh bread in some of the, the unused houses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go bring it upstairs real quick once I'm done throwing away all the junk. You might want a trash can near the kitchen for when people use canned foods and they can just get rid of their empty cans.
I think I did.
Oh, I haven't checked inside yet. I was like, I'm gonna first do my rounds and then I'll check. So if that's the case, thanks.
Yeah, no, it wasn't inside the kitchen. It's just outside the entrance of it, so it's really easy to see. I just didn't put it inside because I just didn't want to mess with what you have on there.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect actually, because yeah, that's nice. Thank you. I'm gonna check it right now actually. Also, thank you for the help check, Zach. I'm gonna go.
I went to go see the mall. Yeah. He jumped out of the car. Luckily, him and I were smart enough to. Well, we didn't die.
Do you need medical care?
No, that's why I'm saying we didn't die.
Well, yeah, but not dying doesn't mean you didn't get hurt.
We didn't get touched. They didn't hurt us at all.
Okay, that's good.
He ninja fucking somehow got away from three were chasing him and he got away.
This.
That's amazing. Also, there's a packing bag in the excess cooking crate. It's a great bag, but it's we have a bag area. I might claim this. It's so good.
Did you see the sink we installed? Or someone did?
Oh yeah. You know, that wasn't where I imagined it, but it's a sink and it works. So you know what? We're gonna go with it. Also, we got an electric oven now, so that's great. You know, I mean, after all, this works just fine. Is it already hooked up?
I think so. No idea. I wasn't the one who did it.
Doesn't seem to be plumbed yet.
Which one is it you're looking to get plumbed? The sink right here?
Yeah, that one. I'm not sure if there's something up, like above it to even plumb.
We'll have to take a look, won't we?
Let me get this stuff.
How do I get up?
There's a staircase, like on the back, like if you walk around the kitchen.
That makes too much sense. I don't like it, Luna. Stop making sense.
Someone has to. The bin or the sink, you mean? It's like the sink is one to the right of like the most left
Been over that.
left top area. The sink is one to the right of the most left top area.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. There's no water bin above it, so I'm gonna have to build a couple.
I'd.
I'll have to grab
Oh wait, that's the wrong one.
and some trash bags. Get the empty.
Sorry, I am still remembering that health check, Zach. I'll take a sip of my tea. I'll stretch. Stretch the arms, good. And one moment, then we're gonna go do the look away check when it's a good moment, and we can do a posture check already. The rice goes here. And I put Mac here, I'm pretty sure. These aren't all correct, we'll change that later. People are trying their best to keep things, at least for according to the organization system, and some of the stuff is kind of confusing, like why that would go there specifically. This entire stack of 3 is all for canned foods. It would make, like later we can be like, oh, we'll put the same cans in the same area. That is currently not our priority. We need to make sure we got some food. So need to put this butter away, which should go here. Some local salad for people still. Someone added a little spices to these. Wasn't me. Gonna have to ask people to not use the salt. Oh, I'm still carrying an empty watering can. I gotta bring that back. Oh, we got a washer and dryer installed. Sweet. I don't think they're plumbed yet, but sweet nonetheless. Let me see. You guys go there. Got a sink over there, nice. Gonna have to do some movesies aboutsies. We'll just leave this going for a moment whilst we go downstairs to the big storage area. Gotta keep an eye on that time. This would go to our fishing. Did we have another fishing thing? No, we did not. Then household. I think that's where we put the sheets. Where did the sheets go? Oh, I guess people used them all, didn't they? Well, then we got another one for them. Hello, Ruined. Is it Ruined or is it Runette? Oh, sweet.
Flashbacks.
Okay, there we go. It's either or. You can call me Ruin or Runeth. It's either whichever your fancy.
I think I'm gonna go with Runette, because I already know a Ruined and it's gonna get confusing otherwise.
Just don't call him Ruth, okay?
No Root, I got
will
it.
I will
Copy.
give you a lot of shit for that.
I mean, it doesn't look like the name should be, pronounced as Root.
No, it's something you can easily mispronounce if you're not paying attention.
I was being,
Well, mispronunciation is something I do a lot, but I try to avoid it.
no, I was being a smartass because I saw his name Rune F.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, I'm gonna need to say this different, because it's not the same guy. My other friend, Ruined, does not have Project Sunblood as far as I know. We would put this back away, but yeah, we keeping this. That's a good bag. We gonna upgrade it if we can, and we're gonna keep it because our current bag is already pretty good. We have a Woodland Alice bag with a weight reduction 87, that's more, and a capacity of 40, but that's all the way upgrade to level 3, and this capacity is way higher and also has a way higher weight reduction.
Luna, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How many barrels would you like on above the sink?
I'd say like 2 would be more than enough. I'm not expecting to draw a lot of water from here, but it's just nice to have like the ability to quickly grab some water for like soups or disinfection. Could you also get a water barrel above the sink in the first aid room? Or the new first aid room? There's also been a sink placed there. And welcome to the stream, Lord Colo.
He says he can try.
Alright, thank you. Let's take a numb of this. Still haven't forgotten the health check, don't you worry. Just doing a lot of ones. We really don't need this lipstick, so I'm going to just trash that. Let me see, what do we have in terms of... Do we need to read anything? I don't think we currently have anything we need to read.
Actually, this one's already. Did you actually? Zai, did you just do this plumbing inside the thing, or inside the infirmary room sink? No.
Not yet, I haven't.
Oh, weird. It's already been plumbed. It's all ready to go, actually.
By, record.
I'll make it up some popcorn if anybody wants some.
Sure thing, I got myself a salad. Also, did any of you get a horde event? Because it's 11 now.
I did not.
Okay, me neither.
Mm-mm.
Okay, good.
So that means some other poor bastard must have been getting them.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so where is the sink that you're talking? Barrel and plummet.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna just sit here for a moment whilst we do both Stream Raiders and our last finishing health check. Wait, did I just say that? Man, it's confusing to go from push to talk and stuff. Also, hola, hello, welcome Lord Colo, welcome to the stream. we are going to switch to Stream Raiders real quick, and we're gonna plop haste down, hopefully get Atlas. I'm gonna do a 10-second look away, so you guys pay attention to Stream Raiders for me.
Is that like some
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory! Would you look at that? I'm just gonna randomize it. Congratulations,
There's
like
some
me.
PowerPoint
Oh,
if you
I
want
forgot
some.
to drag this. Whoops.
I'll grab it in a minute. Thank you.
So let's enter the event. Let's collect all this stuff. I'm actually gonna wait with collecting that 50 coin reward, because sometimes there's quests where they're like, yeah, collect your monies, and it's an easy way to get them. Our next quest is kill 2 Pokemon units, tank assists. So let's get this started. So we're team green. I want the team blue, but I guess a lot of people want the team blue, but green is a pretty color too. These are armored units, so we wanna probably melee unit them. Only I need to place down an armored unit because quests. So I'm gonna place down this armored unit here, and I'm gonna go melee on this side, armored on this side, a little bit of support, and then a little bit of ranged, and then no places. Oh, that was a bit too far. That's okay though. And then we are going to switch back to Zomboid, and we're still alive. Not zombified quite yet. So we need to put our empty watering can back. We forgot to get that out of our inventory. We are gonna see if we can upgrade this packer back. I'm not sure if that is a thing. Otherwise we're just gonna do that. Walker backpack. Camo. Yeah. What is our... Okay, so we got a whole lot of tailoring still going, so we don't really need to bring another book. So we got our tailoring stuff at my house. Let me check the generator. Yeah, that's still good enough. So yeah, this is currently what we got for New Australia. I think it's coming together quite nicely. There's other people that have even better looking places. They are just really impressively fast how they got everything together. I'm gonna equip this as our secondary. We're claustrophobic, so we get very scared when we're inside. Let's grab some denim, some leather strips, because you usually need it for upgrading. Can we upgrade this? I guess not. A rare pack, but it is 65 capacity, 95 weight reduction. Oh, we forgot to put our modern gun. So it's better. It's so much better. Holy shit! Like these modded things, they are adding such powerful packs. I mean, I suppose. Why are we sick?
tomorrow, do you want to go fishing? All you need is a spear.
Uh-oh.
Just go get a blade, go get a tree branch, and right click the tree branch with like the blade or a knife or whatever in your inventory, and you can make a sharpened and then you can use that for fishing.
And this is why you should check your salads before you eat them. I thought that salad was good, but I think I just gave myself food poisoning. That's not good.
What kind of bullets does your deagle use?
Hey guys,
50?
there was a salad in the freezer that had uncooked stuff in it. I didn't realize and I ate it and now I got food poisoning. Please don't have dangerous salads. Safe there. I'm gonna toss it because yeah, it's bad.
Blech.
Let me check if anything else is dangerous. Luckily I only ate one bite, so it should be good.
Alright, I'm good to go on ammo.
Also, thank you for the follow, Loud Caller. I don't know why I didn't get a sound from that, but I appreciate it. And yeah, I tossed the salad. Like food poisoning in this game really is bad. Like I got away with it quite easily, but it can kill you. It can just straight up kill you. It's very punishing. It's a bit over the top at the moment. It's not very balanced yet. But yeah. Oh. Let's not burn that, because that'll also give us food poisoning. It's cute when you don't understand the wind. There wasn't any wind out there? I'm gonna wear my coat because it's cold outside. The reason we don't want to do this stuff inside is because then our character is gonna get very bored and unhappy. And that's not good.
Zai, you left your headlights on, I turned them off.
Yeah, we're trying to grind tailoring. Also getting quite high in cooking. We can't use these, so...
Yes, it would.
And the reason we're using ripped sheet is because that's plentiful, and when you remove patches, don't worry, it's one that doesn't really make any sense, okay. You usually lose the patches, and I mean denim we got quite a lot of, but leather is kind of hard to find, and I kind of want to save it up to actually put on protective patches on everything. But I'm waiting with using up all the leather until I'm actually very high tailoring level, because you get more protection from it the higher tailoring level you are. And foraging is just good.
Hey, Luna, do you care if I kind of start cooking a bit of the like cooked cockroaches and grasshoppers and stuff like that?
No, leave the insects alone. They're non-perishable, so like, unless you're gonna use them for bait or something, so we get something better out of it, something with more like meat on it. I know you can use some of them for bird traps. I'm slowly working on trapping, but I'm not very far yet. But otherwise, like, leave the non-perishable stuff alone for the winter.
Okay. Yeah.
Besides, we got way, like a lot of just fresh food that we want to go through before it goes off anyways. So
Right.
just make sure to cook it first before you put it in a salad. Shouldn't even allow you that option, but I guess some things do allow that. Actually, I might make some burgers.
I'd be down. Just make
There-
sure to cook it first.
Yeah, no worries. Usually it doesn't allow you to not cook it. And also there should be still plenty of stuff in the freezer and the fridge for like food. So we're gonna use bread to make burgers. We're gonna use bacon for it. We got still a bunch of eggs.
Would you like me to make you a sharpened spear, Zai?
Sure, why not?
If you don't cook the burgers, it's just a slopely Joe instead. Well, I don't know. I think you just have an uncooked burger. Let me put all the sewing stuff away so it doesn't clutter up my inventory. That's basically what a sloppy Joe is. A risk of getting food poisoning. So that's what it sounds like. Food poisoning risk.
Oh yeah. Also, I think it'd be a good idea if you don't have anything to. You should try reading a fishing book. If you're gonna be fishing, might as well get experience from it, right?
Because I'm high cooking level, I can use rotten things as ingredients. We need to defrost all this stuff, so I'm just gonna microwave for a sec. I'm also gonna use this taco shell. We can use radishes on the burgers. Something there broke. Oh. Randomly appearing and disappearing eggs.
Stick some of the.
That's a bug in the game, by the way.
I'm gonna stick one of the spears in the back.
Actually, I got it wrong. The sloppy Joe is still cooked, but instead of patty, just use ground beef, which means you're slacking off in a different part of the cooking process. Yeah, seeing as people eat sloppy Joes, I would have hoped that they did not fully slack off in the cooking process. I want these to be strips. I want.
When the morning we're ready to go fishing, I'll just drive us there.
Let's see, let's start with the taco shell. We can use. Okay, the taco we can't cook, so we don't want to use any uncooked stuff in there. We can use the cooked minced meat. Can use the tomato, onion, and we're gonna just stick this in the fridge for a second, whilst, so it doesn't go off whilst we're working on the other stuff. We're going to add, no, we want burger, in which case we can add an uncooked egg, because reasons. We're gonna cook the burger. can add the uncooked bacon strips. We can add meat patty, cabbage. Actually, the cabbage we wanted for the taco, so I'm gonna just put this stuff for the taco for a moment. Flying Jacob takes the cake. There's a food called Flying Jacob. I mean, I guess on the other side, people are people. Of course there is. We got another Arctic oven now, so might as well just make use of it. Let's add burger. Let's add the cheese. Use it up. Might wanna use the eggs and stuff in something that is or the rotten eggs, Swedish cheese, and the recipe makes as much sense as the name. What is the recipe? Because it sounds interesting. They already okay. We add bacon strips to this, yes? Nope. We did not add bacon. I usually, in single player, really like adding eggs to salads, but because of the weird egg glitch that's going on at the moment where they will disappear whenever you try and cook them, I'm currently putting them in other things so they don't just straight up disappear. Chicken cut into pieces, bacon cut into pieces, chopped onion, cream, peanuts, some spices and sauce, and most strangely sliced banana. Yeah, that is that certainly is interesting. Does it taste good? I can't imagine that's tasty, but you know, stranger combinations have been made before. It probably would if not for the bananas. Yeah. Yeah, it sounded good. Like, I mean, doable up until the bananas. Then I was like, wait, what? Oh, our character is getting bored because we're inside, and being inside is boring. Who cares that we're cooking? We're inside, which means it's bad. Because our character is a whiny, just whiny. They're just whiny. We got anything we... Let me get those pretzels into here so people eat them. Some people shouldn't eat those pretzels, but some people probably should. It's kind of hard to know because everything is mixed together. Like, I have a system, but I can't really determine how much people are keeping with that system. I don't think they are at all. So I don't know how long some of this stuff has been in the freezer, like which thing I should prioritize cooking. Because I don't know what's new and what's old. Let me go outside to make some. So, roasting pan, we're gonna use up some of these rotten eggs. And also we're kind of cold. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff that, oh, did not mean to do that, but that works. We want to defrost these guys. Probably grab another frying pan and another roast. Yeah, we bored, we get it. I understand. We'll go outside. We'll equip this as our secondary and do a little tailoring. But I mean, apparently here someone decided, I saw someone showed me on Twitter, it's like, do you eat this? And I was like, no, who in the right mind would eat this? I'm sorry. I know it's a crazy recipe, but that it's made here doesn't mean no Dutch people eat it. They showed me herring ice cream with like sliced onions. We eat herring, raw herring with onions. Yes, that's a thing. Sensible people do not put it in ice cream. Let me at least say that. Oh, I forgot to put the zucchini in there. Regional dishes always seem so damn gross. Yeah, but this isn't even a regional dish. This isn't a thing. This is just someone being like, I don't know. Someone waking up one day and choosing chaos. Choosing, I don't know. Someone woke up one day and they decided, yes. And I don't know who heard them, that they decided that this dish was a thing that needed to be made, but at least I can say, it's still similar with the guy who woke up one day, find that his fish was fermented, thought, you know what, it's still good. Okay, yeah, but I mean, yeah, your fermented fish dish is kind of weird. Not gonna lie, it's kind of out there. I saw this. Oh, I don't want that. That one's already cooked. It'll burn if we do that. I know where I read it, but I read somewhere someone said, probably some internet thing. Someone said, wanting all cultures have in common is they invented the sword, they invented fermentation, and they invented alcohol. In the end of the day, every single human just wants to stab funky tasting food and then to get drunk. Something like that. It's like, yeah, you know what? You ain't wrong. What can I use the minced meat in that isn't just tacos? I mean, I can make a pot of soup. Can't even use... Okay, I can make stew, which I can use minced meat in. Can't use it in a salad. Can I use it in omelette? No. Oh, I nearly burned. That's the wrong stir fry. Good thing we didn't burn it. Let's just actually safely put it in the fridge for now so we don't accidentally ruin our thing. Could make a stew. I want to make a stew. Can't chuck our eggs in the stew though. So maybe let's not make a stew. Guess we can just chuck our minced meat back in here for now. I want to chuck these in here too. Got a bunch of peas. Probably want to use some of those up. Probably want to use some more radishes. Let's get one of these sausages. Okay, we're bored again. It's so boring to cook. I will send you to the panic room, you toon. We'll go into the room of bad. This is almost cooked. We don't want to walk away from this one. There. These guys still got a ways to go. So chuck this in there. We can grab some more ripped sheets.
What job?
I'm currently cooking and doing some tailoring.
Like you're having lots of fun.
Well, someone has to prepare things before they go off. At least it's not as nuts as the Icelandic dish where the fish is also fermented, only shark and you gotta bury it in the ground for a while. Yeah, that doesn't sound like someone just, I don't know, didn't want to share their shark and decided that they were gonna bury it to hide it, and then they didn't want to share their shark so bad that they were like, yeah, I'm still gonna eat this. What did you think? I'd be scared of a bit of dirt? don't want to use the fresh piece. I want to use the non-fresh piece first. Okay, we're almost through our eggs. We're also almost through our stuff we can put stuff in. Still got a griddle pan though. Oh, time for Stream Raiders. Let me just check. Okay, we got a while to go on this one. Gonna plop this one in there. And sit outside for a bit. Switching to Stream Raiders. We're gonna let's just give everyone some haste. Let's go. Yeah, fermentation is a weird thing. I guess humans are just like, frick, our food is going off. Let's see what helps make it last longer. Congratulations, Sneaking Pickle. We are going to... Which route do we want to take? We could go for the shiny golden. This is very shiny golden, so we might want to go for that one. Or... like either we go for this golden one. Or we go down, go for the green and then the blue. And then you can go either of those. So we can get a lot of gold or a lot of tokens and skin. I think I'm gonna go down because shiny golden is tempting, but that's just one chest versus two. Okay, so they're gonna hold in. This is a assassin. Support. Ranged. What quest do I have again? I need to... Oh. It's good that I collected that. Set battle plans, place Templars, get assists. Aight. I can't place another Templar, so I'm gonna just place use. Then tell people to generally place there. Make it a little more roundy. Say armored units here. Some melee units here. Ranged units about here. I need to check on my stuff in Zomboid. I don't want it to burn. Let's hope it hasn't burned. Okay, fresh cooked. Sorry for that, but I do want to make sure that everything in here is... Wait, why? These burgers say fresh uncooked. Did I not cook them through? That's strange. That's why multiplayer Zomboid isn't always ideal for stream raiders, but we'll see. And then we'll add some support in the middle. And if people want to go some assassins, they can do that there. That should work. Yeah, right? Someone's alarm is going off. Yeah, kill those kind of units, set battle plans, place Templars, get assists with the armored units. Let's collect some of this stuff. Let's just collect all of it before I forget, honestly. It's the battlefield. Switch back to Zomboid. Check on our stuff and then maybe check out whose alarm is going off, because that's not good. Fresh cooks. Fresh cooked. Is that all used up? Okay, got enough fire, but we can add a tree branch, just add an extra hour. This burger is good, this roast still has to go. Let's try and find whose alarm that is. Okay, alarm stops. Alarms are bad because zombies are attracted to noise. Maybe someone put a... Yeah, it's a digital watch in here. Let me just actually... Is there more? Where are the other ones then? Gave me the option to... Okay, got more here. Dismantle these, then get back up before our roast burns. Okay, that's still going. an alarm was going off in the electrical box. If you put watches in there, please double check if their alarm isn't turned on.
Okay.
Continue grinding more tailoring. Yeah, Zomboid is it's a slow game sometimes. A lot can change in the compound over like between nights for me, because a lot of the people are from like America and stuff, so completely different time zones. And when I go to bed, they get on, and I come on and a lot has changed. And sometimes that's good, and sometimes that's bad. As in, sometimes I'm like, no, why? Now I don't know where anything is. Oh, we out of thread, ain't we? Stuff all this stuff in there. Gonna go, or we're gonna need to go out. Get ourselves some more thread. Like rip some clothing apart and get some thread from that. Okay, nearly done. Can we... It is not plumbed according to this thing. That's weird. Put out that fire. Do we have any food on us? No, we don't. Let's see, where's our weight at? We're at a good weight, we don't really need to gain. So, let me... Some of these guys, their characters are overweight, so I try to indicate which salads are a calorie. I'll take this fruit salad. Oh, what we should have done, we should have washed some of our clothing whilst we were waiting there. Because I'm pretty sure a bunch of our stuff is dirty. And just our helmets, actually. And wash our own selves. Then we're gonna go downstairs, grab some extra water. I wanna try and get some foraging in. It's kinda cool. Time goes fast on the server. Time goes real fast. Oh, this gas can is empty, so we can't even add fuel if we wanted to. What we can do is we can use this one scrap paired by one. I'm gonna grab water.
Do you know where Zai went?
No clue. this fridge is here just so it's out of range of the generator. I need to move it out because they had gotten like 4 fridges, but we only really need 1 fridge and a bunch of freezers, and we're draining a lot of fuel. So I want to get rid of some of these trees at some point, get myself a proper area to park in. Maybe I could do that now technically. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this here so I don't have storage areas really. Yeah. Yeah, so now I got stuff spawning in here. I'm gonna deal with that later though. What I think I'm gonna do, actually, I do want to get some foraging in, but I also maybe want to clear out my area around my little thing a bit, so I'm gonna grab one of the axes and I'm just gonna chop some of this stuff down and remove some of the grass and maybe put some dirt down to try and prevent it being overgrown so quick. I'm taking off the army coat whenever I, like, outside of the base I wouldn't do that because protection from zombies, but inside the base, whenever I do anything strenuous, it'll help make sure that my character doesn't overheat, and also like get their clothes extremely dirty because they overheat. Man, we already getting tired from that? Because our fitness is on level 6. Okay. So I'm thinking either I make an area here for my car to be parked or an area here, but I think I might want it on this side. So let me just start. I would love to use sand, but you cannot grab infinite sand, so that'll start looking very ugly very quickly. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to just, for now, I can always put sand over it, I think. Now we're gonna grab all the twigs, because those are gonna get in the way of foraging. Like, and I really dislike that, so we could move those logs, but we're gonna just do that some other time. Gonna move our car over there. It accelerates backwards real fast. There. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, in case people need to move it, leave the key in the glove box. Yeah, so now we can still walk behind it. It's parked in a good spot. I'm gonna... Can't wait till they add a lawnmower. because this is the community garden, I don't want it too close to my house because then people can't reach the area. Yeah. So I think once some of these crops have fully grown, I might try and pull like a fence away from my house and then surround the area with it, so when zombies do get inside, because they do sometimes spawn inside during horde events, because of the inside base being so large, they at least hopefully won't trample the crops if we're lucky. At least they won't wander over there and trample them if we're lucky. Do I want this garbage bin to be accessible? I could like be like, this is the side of the road garbage bin. Oh, I meant to take the generator and wanted near my house, so I'm gonna put the garbage bin next to it. Or should I leave a space there to store stuff? Yeah, actually gonna probably do that. And I don't know if I can make a path or something, but I'll look into that later, because I don't think I want that to be dirt, if I can help it. Blooming. Okay, so these are all good still, because we watered them just in the beginning. They don't lose water that fast. What we also could do is we could raise our cooking a little more, but I kind of want to work on foraging first. We got cooking high enough that it's at least we can use rotten food, which is kind of sweet. I'm gonna maybe attempt to bring this fridge inside, as in put it actually in a crate. Having a huge backpack is such a fun thing. It's like, yeah, I did just stuff this 40 weight tire fridge into my backpack. What you gonna do about it? Oh, I want this on the table, because that's where I found this. Also gonna make sure my water is topped up. Okay, seems to be the case. Just drink a bit from here. Want to put our sticks away before we go. And then we're gonna wear our protective clothing whilst we forage, because oh, we cannot attach. Oh, I forgot this backpack, because it's a different kind. We cannot attach our water to. So I don't really enjoy how this looks, but it does reduce the weight a little, and not carrying extra weight is nice. So let's actually start with our search mate disabled when we head out, just so we can spot zombies easier. So let me check on stream raiders real quick. Okay, 2 minutes. Yeah, we might have to jump the fence when we do stream raiders, because we don't want to stand out in the open when doing that. Let's check our surroundings. Someone was already there, but let's just nab it. And we want to search for medicinal plants. Clip on tie. Okay, someone also left this. The reason I'm walking like this is because aiming bonus gives you a much bigger radius. So we're in vegetation, so firewood common, animals common, food common, stones. Berries are medicinal, plants rare. We could also foods. There's a bit of deep forest, maybe we want to focus on animals? Don't know exactly what we can find. Okay, for some reason this is counted as trailer park again. Sticks. Okay, battle is ready to begin. Let me just search this section. The reason I'm going here is because trash bags respawn in this area. And we're also always basically in need of more trash bags for or garbage bags for rain collectors. I cannot search for other specifically yet. And we'll take the yo-yo with us. Usually I trash it, but maybe someone wants to use it for like decoration or something. I'm gonna go ahead to over the fence and then we're gonna do Stream Raiders because I don't wanna AFK in the middle of nowhere. So let me just zonk out right here with my character and switch over to Stream Raiders real quick. Got a bunch of archers, so I think I'm gonna give high ground. Let's go. Buster doesn't seem to realize. I guess they don't target those kind of things. Did I get any assists yet? I need some assists. Well, I'm getting kills, but not assists. Guess because they're defending. Yay! Randomly rewarded. Congratulations, Sneaking Pickle. Let's continue to this one. Can I? No, I cannot place you yet. I still need to get tank assist, so I'm going to guess place my tank here. Tell people to vibe about this area. Place some tanks and some support, some melee. I said melee. Some ranged. Probably want to make this a little less wide. Some assassins if people want. Then some armored also on this side because it's two sides. Yeah, that's all. So back to Zomboid. We could drop some of this stuff off. Not that we have that much actually. Let's just continue on. I'm gonna look for this side because this side is counted as forest, and if we go a little further, deep forest. So, oh no, that's sticks. Oh, twigs. There are at least the twigs that we can get XP for. It is also always a little scary to go to the forest line with zombies and stuff. We should be good. Just gotta be vigilant. Those might be all twigs. This is a pine cone. Someone told me you can actually burn these in the furnace, so I'm gonna test. Is that a zombie? I'm gonna walk over there because a lot of trash bags. There are a lot of trash piles which usually spawn stuff. Usually. Apparently not this time. Oh heck yeah, wild garlic. It's one virgin level. We still got another one to go before we need to read our next book. So here medicinal plants are still rare. So it's not currently raining. I believe rain makes it better. But then there's deep forest over there, or that's what's counted as deep forest. We eat a bit of this fruit salad. So here, deep forest, medicinal plants, still rare. But everything else is even rarer, so. Just gonna be on guard because zombies might be hiding in the tree line still. Trees can randomly move like that, but they also move like that when there's something passing through them, aka a zombie. Also players technically, but... Well, look at that foraging XP we got from that. Those seem to just be twigs. These are at least twigs we get some XP for. Oh, I don't like this being so close to the tree line. They are planning on like clearing out the trees all around the base, like giving a bit of space. They've been working on that, as you can see in the front area, and they are also cleaning a bit of the area on this side. They're starting to work on it. So that's also good for me and my foraging. Why am I finding chipstones here of all places? Peanuts? Ooh, peanuts gave you a lot of foraging XP. Oh, why is it so far into the trees? So yeah, people have been working in guard towers, as you can see. Really neat stuff. Oh, I see that they also put some bird traps on there. Nice. Okay, so this is counted as trailer park again, because we're hugging the wall so close probably. But I don't want to go through the trees directly. Trees are dangerous in this game. They block your vision. Zombies like hiding in them. It's just bad news. Yeah, I guess everything on this side is trailer park, so let's not have a specific search focus, just get whatever there is. I might just climb over the side. Yeah. I don't really like walking that obstructed kind of view. Can also do some foraging inside. In which case, let's focus on trash. Mainly for the XP. You can also find some neat stuff sometimes. Yeah, well, we should be able to see anything that's in our circle here. By now we've got a pretty big circle because our foraging is up kind of high. Also we've got our aiming bonus now, and the weather is being nice to us. Let's actually go on this side so we can go inside the house, check maybe some containers. I don't think they have restocked yet, but wouldn't hurt to check. And they seem to be empty. That must be stone, yeah. Oh, there are crops there. Seed bearing, seed bearing. Those need to be harvested. Seed bearing. Let me see, do I got anything that's... No, nothing's gonna confuse that. Whose house was this again? Let me check. We got a map. We got a map somewhere. The thing is, if you don't harvest them in time, they'll just rot in the field, so... Like this has. So these potatoes are blooming, these cabbages are seed bearing. What's our farming at? Okay, a little bit more and then we can read our next book. Okay, so I can't nab anything from here. Could drop the seeds, but blooming potatoes, I can harvest them already? They're not ready yet. Yeah, too bad that gardening can is just out of range. I'm gonna just put these cabbages and these tomatoes in my bag. I'm gonna water these plants for them. And can I access these? Nope. Could have put some of the stuff in there. Or at least the seeds. Oh, we hungry. Make ourselves a cabbage tomato salad. So we're just gonna put these seeds with all the other seeds. And then we're gonna grab a watering can. We can fill it up there, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's actually move a bit. I'm gonna take off my leather bulletproof vest. So I don't overheat because I just sprinted a little. There. It's full on sprint. We're inside encampment, so there's no zombie, so we should be good. Yeah, made us feel a little warm. Let's take that off. Then make sure we actually drop watering can. We got some garbage, so we can just chuck that in this trash can already, like this. We'll keep these empty bottles for now. Got places to be. Usually you should never run. Just don't run. You're gonna get out of bread. You're gonna attract zombies. Just don't run. Are we drinking from this? Probably. Anything we need to leave downstairs? No. Oh, we want to close this door. Let me actually... Nah, that probably hasn't respawned yet. I would like to go up. Up. There we go. Up. I'm throwing these cabbages here because, at least for me, until other people start throwing things with it, I know which ones has most recently come in and therefore do not need to be used up immediately. So we did find some medicinal herbs, and that's good. Can we can add pine cones. Sweet. So we'll chuck these in here for now. Also these, the other things go downstairs. Let's see, so still got a bunch of foraging to go. Once we fill up this one, I think I'm gonna watch a VHS to get the extra XP. We got a little bit of farming left to go. Some cooking to train, some tailoring. For tailoring we need more thread. We do have some in here, which we could nab. Let's combine some of these. So leave some stuff in there. The shared sewing kit is, I guess, no longer needed in here. I'm actually gonna move these sewing kits to the... Actually no, we'll just leave them in here. But yeah, we got some thread. We're gonna need more. I think we also need more ribbed sheets. Do we have our... No, we left our own sewing kit in our house. Let me check these bags. They brought me a first aid backpack. The only thing is that its capacity is so low. It's like, yes, thanks, but also it's not gonna do me much favor. So I don't know if upgrading these big hiking bags, they've got pretty good weight reduction, like their capacity is just quote unquote low. Let me actually check in tailoring what I can upgrade them to. Oh. Hoffman hiking bag. No, I want the big hiking bag. Big hiking bag. Doesn't tell me how much it improves. Add slots, yes, but how much weight increase do I get? I guess I could grab one of them. Grab the shared thing. Oh. Okay, so we went from 28 capacity and 80 weight reduction to 29 capacity, 80 weight reduction. $31. $32. So not bad. Not bad in the slightest. As compared to our Alice pack, which is weight reduction 85. So it's a little worse than our Alice pack, all the way upgraded. And our packer bag is just It's just really, really good. Let's eat some salad. We don't need this to be visible. Go away. Don't need this to be visible. Stream Raiders is in 4 minutes. Let me check my skills again. What we want to work on. Tailoring, which we need more thread for. We used up a bunch of our thread upgrading that, so I don't know if we have like excess clothing I could rip. Wouldn't really wanna tear into that. Okay, I need camo shorts with holes in them. Probably aren't gonna be used. And this one I might want to keep because we only have one of them. Even though it's got 2 holes in it. But what does this do? 30 scratch defense. And then if I wear my coat. Okay, I can't wear both. Can wear a gas mask. Why would this protect me? I guess my face, but I already got my head very high protection. I'm not I know that's your style, Will, but it ain't my style, and also I have no reason to hide my face. It's not really the aesthetic I'm going for. I focus on, like, I prioritize practicality over aesthetic, but yeah, I need to just go out and find some stuff some clothing. But these guys, those have both holes in them, so, and we got doubles. It is practical. Try chewing someone safe while wearing on one of those. Yeah, but as you could see, my protection overlay, I didn't gain protection from it, meaning that my hat or my helmet already gave enough. Unrealistic and unplayable. Well, the gas masks are added by mods, so you know, can't go off too hard on them. I'm actually gonna collect these tree branches. I wanna raise my carbon tree eventually, which you can do by making spears from tree branches. I had a whole stack of them, but someone removed them near the main base, so slowly gonna add back to my tree branch collection. I'm gonna just keep them inside this time. The most unrealistic and unplayable mod. Okay, Stream Raiders is ready. Let's switch over. And get this. We got a lot of I'm just gonna give everyone some haste. I got no assists. But we got a green shiny chest. Randomize. Congratulations, Panda. Didn't know you were on the stream. Look at that. We got a bunch of things because we collected tokens from that green chest. Let me... yeah, I have no things completed. Let me go up because we want the blue chest next. Yeah, doing stuff on lurking. It's a-okay. But thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So these are armored units. I think that's the only units we have. Can't place my Nike. I'm just gonna place my vampire again. I'm gonna actually place them here. Is that a good idea? Yeah, let's just all go there. Funsies. So, couple armored. We mainly want melee for those cell swords. Some support. Some ranged. And some vibing. There. Let me collect these other things. Is there anything I want to buy before it rolls over? Yes, I want those musketeer scrolls. Also the flying rogue kinda. I could do some of this. Yeah, I'll do that later. Let's go here, just see what's up. Or be able to see what's up later. Go back to Zomboid. Be hungry. Let's eat some salad. We are out of thread, so let's place used back down. We got some ripped sheets we don't need that we're gonna just stack in here. We might want to bait those traps with some tomatoes. The next day in game, I think will be, yeah, we should be playing long enough that we will be able to get that. We can go out to a clothing store and just rip a bunch of clothing there, but it's not a great idea to be going out at night. It's generally not, tomatoes are up here. Generally not the smartest idea. In a zombie apocalypse, we're gonna just get rid of those things. Actually, we can get a little bit of... What if we, in the bottom one, we put all of the veg. I'd count beans, that's like veg too. And peas and tomato. And then up goes tuna and the sardines and the corned beef. And then these go down. This goes down here. I'll put the dog food up. Where did our dried stuff go? That should go in there. That goes in the other things. Where did all our box of dried stuff go? That's weird. I'm gonna put that in this audio guides. And that's weird. Yeah, they're not in here or something. It's not like someone misplaced them. Unless they misplaced them, like, outside of the kitchen area. Which would be even stranger. Because those things, they're heavy. You'd have to purposely move them. What were we gonna do? We were going to put stuff away. Oh yeah, we were gonna grab some tomatoes. The ones with extra, like, unhappiness, we've already used for chopping once. I'm gonna take some extra in case we, for some reason, can't use those anymore. But yeah. It's really weird. Let me check inside this house. Okay, no new stuff quite yet. I should get my own generator up and running, because then I could store some tomatoes in my freezer so I wouldn't have to walk all the way. Scan the particularly bad ones to my inventory first, see if we can... Okay, no, we can't add them as baits. They're too small, apparently. I could walk over to the gas station real quick, but it's almost 9 and I don't know. It's kinda... Let's connect this generator. We could do it. We do have a gas can. We should also take the main gas can if we do that. If we go walk now, we should be back in time before it gets really, really dark. There shouldn't be any zombies nearby. Let me... Okay, maybe it is a little too late. But we have 2 hours before the Horde event, so... Let me just... do that real quick. Enable search mode. Not gonna strafe anywhere, but... we can grab some extra foraging things. Like this trash pile. Straight up a plushie. I'm gonna disable search mode here, just to make sure we're good. Not seeing any Z's. Ooh, this generator needs fixing. I'm gonna actually turn it off for a second. Add fuel. Turn it on. Take more fuel. Yeah, so we gonna bring some electrical scrap here actually. We wanted to wear this. And we want to have our crowbar out. And we want to get the heck back. Okay, let's just keep it off. Some more of our salad. So one of these is for this generator. Can already top it up real quick. There. Then we gonna drop this. Yeah, so here you can see what all the things the generator is powering is. They turned on the generator consumption to like low so that fuel lasts longer because multiplayer server you can't be on the whole time. Set my own gas can. Yeah, so we actually need to do a second run. We can start turn it on already. So our fridge will work now. I want to store all this unnecessary stuff somewhere else, but I'm gonna just store some of these tomatoes in here. So I think I'm just gonna move this out there, not bother with having loot respawns in my house. It's not very practical. I'm gonna bring all my cooking utensils over in that cupboard. So the tomatoes are just one, so that's why they are so small. So, and we can't add them too. So we're actually gonna grab all these very small tomatoes. Add one more once they're defrosted. Yeah, I'd like to build a crate there, but I don't have the carpentry to build a crate, so I'm gonna just, for now, place the cute plushie. Put this stuff in there. You in here. Yeah, so we need to, what we can do is we can nab a saw and saw some of these logs. Stick them all close to the house so people don't nab the planks, because they're gonna probably want to use these planks. Gonna need to keep an eye on the, we want this too. Keep an eye on the time for when Horde Night is. Need to go for a water break soon too. Gonna drop these rags here. In case I want to build log walls, then dirty rags are sufficient. Usually tying these logs together is good to be able to move more, but this backpack is insanely big. So it's actually just quicker to grab them. Holy shit. This is so clearly a modded backpack. Like, I love it, but also, dang, this thing is overpowered. Just checking if there was any other stuff nearby. This was just a tree branch, we're gonna drop that off. Gonna go to the main building. Actually, yeah, we keep that on us. We keep this equipped for now. We're going to go to the second floor. We need to drop off this magazine. We need to get a saw. Ouch, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, great. Welp. Whoops. Let's use a little bit of this to try and get some healing going. That's not what you want right before potential zombie hordes. Yeah, I know, I'm bleached. I used to have all the stuff for treating this on me, but it was quite a lot of weight, so we want to remove the glass with the tweezers. And then we want to stitch, actually, no, we don't need to disinfect, it's not infected, so we want to stitch it up. And then we want to bandage it. So maybe I want to keep a pair of tweezers in here anyways. That's the wrong one. I need this one. So tweezers and suture. Suture needle. Do we want a splint too? Doesn't fit. I need to remove a lot more bandages. I'm not hearing anyone about it, so I'm hoping that we're good. Gonna eat all of the salad. It isn't much, but if we get a well-fed buff, we this is the washer, is it? Huh. Requires a sort of water. I need to nab more tomatoes for the bait for later. I'm gonna... What do I want to add to my salad? Maybe a pork chop, potato. Radish. damage. If I had some smokes on me, I could level some cooking right now, but I don't want to leave those things too long. Wouldn't want to burn anything. And again, I could probably grab some smokes quick. Yeah, okay, the potato maybe needs to go out. It's because of a mod, but there's this trick of converting smokes back and forth into two different items that'll raise your cooking level. I'm gonna drop off the tomatoes. Is there anything else we wanted? No, I don't think so. We gotta go back. That isn't a good thing to do. Both runs the battery dry and attracts zombies. Hey Sil, good to see you. It's a cute emoji, isn't it? That one. Okay, we're just gonna finish the sauna to get the well-fed buff to heal a little quicker. I don't know when I was gifted a sub from Shady. You don't need to be subbed to use that one. I can use that one here too. You just need to follow. That's the follow emote. Unless you got subbed too, which is great. Yeah, these raises your cooking. I think it's converting them back from the wearable cigarettes into the ones that you can actually use. I need to go for a quick... gonna go for a quick water break, so I'm gonna go let my toon do this. It's not a horde night, so we should be safe out here. Sucks I scratched myself. I should be fine. But yeah, give me a moment. Actually, let me check. Okay, we should do stream rate first, because it's in a couple seconds. I'll wait a little longer, then water break. Yeah, hopefully morning hits before I have to stop, because I'd love to go on a quick run for more thread. There we go. Let's give us all some speed. Okay, that bomb's gonna take care of a couple of them. Still no assists. Okay, 1 assist. Yes. Four more to go. Also, congrats Fowwow for getting another thingy. Let's go for the blue one. So let's see. We got some guys over there. I'm gonna just plop down in Centurion. Some people to vibe about here. These are armored, so melee makes most sense, but we're gonna do some views. Some views, we made this way too wide. Oh, I did not mean to click outside there. Make this a little more rounded. Get some assassins. Actually no, we want next to the Centurion. Want to get other armored because my Centurion boosts armored. Let's get some support here. Ranged and back. Some melee on this side. Assassins here. There. Let's hope to get some more assists. Meantime, okay, I need to set one more battle plan, 4 more assists, another Templar, apologies. Okay, so that's all good. Back to Zomboid. Start converging, and just give me a moment, I'll be right back. I think my toon is relatively safe here. And I'm back. Let's continue this. Ooh, thank you for the epic closed beta warrior. Panda. Did I already say panda? It's morning, I got a full night's sleep and I'm already sleepy brain. So I recently bought RimWorld. I also tried to get a refund on Dead by Daylight because I bought it because I was like, maybe I'll play it with Bart, but then I was like, I don't actually think I'm gonna play this game on my own, but I was too late asking for the refund. I haven't touched the game, but the Steam is like, yeah, it's been 2 weeks since you bought it, so you can't refund. I'm like, it's literally a completely unused item. I mean, it's annoying. It's like you could just take it back. I haven't gotten a single minute on it. Yeah, I recently bought RimWorld because it was on sale, and it's one of those games I've been thinking about getting for ages, and I want to play it on stream, and I'm saving it. So like my like I will have to open it up once to just check if it's being captured properly, but I think I'm just gonna go into the game blind for funsies. The question is like, what slot is it gonna take? Because doing a variety of games is fun, but because I'm kind of the slow, methodical person, I tend to not really make a lot of progress quickly. Darkest Dungeon is fun, and I kinda, after we finish this run, would like to do another run, but then with all the DLC turned on. Terraria, I don't know how long it'll be till it's finished. I was also planning on maybe when that is finished doing another run, but then on master mode, but I'm not sure. I think I'll be good for a while once I've finished it on classic, once I've beaten Moonlord. We could still come back to it sometimes for funsies. Definitely for like the subscriber milestones to just do open world Terraria. But the single player Terraria we might want to finish up when we've defeated Moonlord, and then RimWorld could take that spot, but it's probably gonna take a while unless I I speed run the end of the game. But I mean, me speed running anything, if I wasn't an owl I might as well be a turtle. I'm very slow, or a tortoise actually. Turtles can be decently fast in the water after all. More content in my opinion. Yeah, but then you just have to wait for RimWorld for a while. More streams to watch. Yeah, I'm not gonna add an extra stream day. I mean, on one side I love that because I very much enjoy streaming. On the other side, I have very limited energy, so I should be careful not to overdo it, and adding another stream day would definitely be overdoing it. Three more in-game hours to go, then we can go for our clothing raid. Let's go to a clothing store and rip up everything that's there. Nimble's getting pretty high. That's also part of why I forage in combat stance, because it raises my nimble. Having high nimble is nice. Might be able to get cooking level 10 before the night ends. Your gameplay might be methodical and a bit slow, but it adds to the chill vibes, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. But it does mean that we stick to the same games for a very long time. And I'm kinda excited to play RimWorld, not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, I really want to start playing it now. But I made a promise to myself, I'm just gonna try and not play it until... so people can get my first reaction on stream. I'm gonna open it, like I'm gonna install it and I'm gonna open it and check if the screen resolution and stuff is good. But hopefully it doesn't throw me straight into the game. It doesn't seem like a game that'll throw you straight into a cutscene or something. Oh, got some epics on the battlefield. Very nice. Slow but steady. Oh no, it isn't. No worries there. Thank you. I already had a feeling. Like, RimWorld really does not seem like the kind of game that would do that. But then again, neither does Prison Architect. The Prison Architect actually kind of does that. It's like, oh, you open up the game. Main menus. Never heard of her. I think by now I believe it's changed. I'm not sure. But when I first played it, it just threw you straight into the game. It's just like, yep, this is a game. This is your prison. Go build. Like, main menus are there for a reason, guys. They're good to have. Just please start me out on the main menu. Let me just fiddle with the settings first. Like, starting out with a cutscene, it's great and all, but also okay, Scratch probably reaching level 10 during this night. The last level, of course, takes a lot of stuff. I also should check our health. I don't know if it's already healed up by now. I don't think so. It doesn't go that fast. And we also have slow healer. I took burn ward patient and slow healer. I know. I'm insane. Prone to illness, weak stomach. So that's why I should be careful with the food I eat. I got fit and strong because of these. Getting fitness level 7 would be great, like getting fitness up more. I did take gym goer, so I can work out without any side effects. But last time I had gym goer and the thing that keeps recharging your stamina, and that actually worked fantastic because I could just work out and not lose, not get exhausted. So I could just sit on the roof and have my tune work out whilst I was watching YouTube videos and raise that slowly. Because fitness is real slow to raise. Also claustrophobic, that's why they panic when they're inside. Pacifist, it means I just get less experience for certain weapon types, but I also took Gorgonite, which means I get extra damage with the crowbar, because I like using crowbars because they're durable. They last forever. Well, not forever, but they last really, really long. It's a good, reliable weapon. But because I got that skill, I got a XP boost in there. So even though I get less experience for the weapon, because I got the XP boost, it cancels each other's out a bit. I also think maybe, like, depending, because a lot of the multiplayer Zomboids will be very different, because I'll be playing, of course, even when I'm not streaming, because you just gotta maintain it, because it is a multiplayer server. I don't know how interesting it is for you guys to see between the changes, if you like seeing that twice a week, or if you'd prefer once a week. Now I'm playing on the multiplayer server. We'll see, because it is the multiplayer server, it is kind of tricky to combine it with something like Stream Raiders. Like, there's a lot of space, like during the night there's just a lot of waiting, which is great for chatting with you guys and great for Stream Raiders. But Stream Raiders is best when you're punctual about it, when you're like, okay, I'm starting the battles in time and stuff, which doesn't combine very well with a game that you can't pause. So that's a little difficult to plan around. Yeah. Like to hear your guys' thoughts just on stuff. It's always good. Sometimes Zomboid can be very relaxing. Sometimes. Mainly when the zombies are, like, leaving you alone for a bit. Oh, we're getting actually kind of close. Don't think we're gonna make it though. We probably want to wait till it's 6 before we head out, because then it's properly light. We want to put away those cigarettes before we go. Oh, 1 moment. Just got notified that, like, 12 on the dot, we're eating lunch, because my mom has to be somewhere else also, so I can't dilly-dally, so I need to make sure that we are finished and I can go at that time. So that's important to keep in mind. So next Stream Raiders is in 12 minutes. We are really close. I'll remind you if need be. Yeah, it's not that I forget, it's more that trying to find the right spot in time to quit both games. Because Stream Raiders, I prefer to have a battle and then start the next one just before I leave for lunch, so people aren't waiting on anything. And for Project Zomboid, I need to quit at a safe point. So, yeah, that's a bit tricky. So Stream Raiders, I think I'm just going to, once the timer hits in 12 minutes or 10 minutes by now, I'll start a new battle, and it won't be perfectly timed with when I come back. People will just have to deal with that, and I'll try and make sure that I don't go out too far. I might actually be too short on time to go for my clothing store raid, actually. And I got, if we go now, we should have enough time. It's a little darker than I'd like, and I need to convert these back first. I need them to be the normal cigarettes first before I put them away. I should check my health also. So we're gonna convert these back. We're gonna nom. We're gonna put these back where they belong. We're gonna check our health, and then we're gonna go out and rip some clothing and get back. I don't think that's the end of the world. Heck, it's hardly the end of a continent. Yeah, but I just like, ooh, we did get the cooking level 10. Look at us go. 2 skills all the way to 10. Let me check under here. Okay, we can remove the stitch then. Add the bandage back. And we're good to go. Then we gotta put those guys back. We also... we got enough water. We're not gonna be out for very long. That's the wrong one? Okay, no. Good. I was scared there for a second. Yeah, that might be actually a bit of a dangerous thing to do. We did also want to we wanted to grab some fuel for our generator, and we wanted to take some electrical thingies with us to repair the generator that's over there, because it's kind of low and that's not good, and I think that's kind of important that we do that. Some electronic scrap. 9 should be enough. If we got too much, we can leave some behind there. And then we need to grab our car. So let's wear this. Protect ourselves when we're out. We got food, we got water. Apparently we cannot put this on whilst we're working. We got food, we got water, we got protection. Should be good to go. Oh yeah. We need to U-turn in this section before we can drive out the gate. I now get why Wrecker is like, you know what I want? I want to steal a garage door remote control. That's what I grab. There is no garage door remote controls in this game, but I do fully get where he's coming from now. Just like this. Check the surroundings. Yeah, we're good, but checking is always good. Fix. That's my timer telling me I have 20 minutes. Just enough. Then turn it on. Can I... Yeah, refuel. Then take the fuel. Why do you think you play this Terraria Open Serve again? Maybe on your next milestone? Yeah, I was thinking of doing that on the next milestone. We're gonna chuck this fuel in the back. And turn off this generator. And then Time to hit the road. If we can help it, we don't want to hit the zombies because that'll damage the car. Someone very kindly cleared out all the car wrecks that were here. Mainly to raise their metalworking, but it's very nice. Yeah, I forgot to get my 300 followers. Like I had a little thing for showing the next milestone, but I haven't gotten, haven't adjusted it for 300 followers yet, so I haven't turned it on. We wanted to go here, but we need to clear out the area of zombies first before we head in. Let's just park in the front. Oh, that's a runner. Look at that. Those are the dangerous kind. Yeah. Luckily for us, there's only one. Because 2 can stun lock you and kill you. Just like that. Let's rip this runner's clothes. I mean, we're here to rip clothes, so might as well take the zombies' clothes too. We ain't picky. Yeah, got some length muscles left in the bones. It certainly does. But yeah, some zombies here are runners. Too bad it's worn. Does that mean someone has been here and already torn up all the clothing? Because that would be sad. We are taking this garbage back. This is ours now. It is very empty here, so... Okay, no, it does seem to be full. Okay, we can't rip it, but everything that is here we're going to take, because then we can delete it. If it's only shell suit trousers or terrible stuff, then someone might have been here and just not bother to actually delete all the stuff that's not useful, which would be annoying, kind of selfish. Oh, we do not want... I know someone was looking for a Hawaiian shirt, maybe not anymore, but we're going to favorite that so we don't accidentally rip it up, and we're going to grab it. Of course, can you imagine if there was an actual zombie apocalypse? Because of so many zombie games and movies, people are either going to be so ready or going to be the first ones to die. Yeah, the preppers would be ready. The rest of us, I mean, I don't think I'd live. Oh, another one. I'm gonna just keep the one for the style section. Wait. Okay, no, I was like... But yeah, honestly, for me, I think I'd be better off just dying first, dying to an infection, like to the infection, just being like, oh, I guess that's the end of me. Like, it wouldn't be ideal, but I'd rather not die either being mauled by a zombie or, I don't know. Would just prefer the not dying part. Actually, we're going to take that money for decoration. And we are going to stuff all the stuff that we cannot rip in here. And the problem is that preppers are focusing on the wrong things. You're gonna want food and guns and stuff for when the apocalypse hits. It'll just make your target for raiders and you don't have enough guns to stop them. Yeah. I mean, it depends on which preppers you look at. There's quite a variety of them. Did you guys see those clothes just reappearing? I guess 7 is when the thing rolls over. Ooh, a leather jacket. We do want that. Screw the shell suit jackets. This we want to take home to rip up. What matters most in the apocalypse scenario is having a cable tied knit community as well as means of rebuilding. In other words, knowledge will be the most important resources. Yeah. Okay, Stream Raiders. Let me just... I'm not in a safe area, so I'm gonna wait starting that. Yeah. Meaning knowing how to survive with a lot of the modern amenities being gone is gonna be tough. One of my many game ideas is an apocalypse game where most human knowledge has been forgotten and civilization has basically been reset to early medieval times. And that's something the devs of this game are planning to, is to add more longevity to the game by working on how the game or how the playstyle will change over the years. So like in the beginning of the game you can like choose a profession that you had that was like burger flipper or something, but they're like, well, if you're 3 years in, 10 years in, then burger flipper isn't really a logical job to have once had. There are no more burger flippers, and they want to make a system, a more in-depth crafting system. Okay, there's a lot of Hawaiian shirts. Are we all... we're gonna rip these. We don't have time to be picky. And I think I need to get back soon. So we're gonna have to leave some of these things. And start driving back. No, give me. I want to rip. Furniture game and dying like that because there's theories that there were actual advanced civilizations in the far past before they were wiped out by cataclysm. I mean, it depends on your definition of advanced. Like the medieval times were basically almost a recession in knowledge in a certain sense. Gonna put these things away, delete them, and then we're gonna go and head back. We are gonna keep some of the jeans and the denim shirts for the main area. Don't need these rip sheets or these. Delete. Okay, and that's all we're gonna grab for now. Do want this out. I would have liked to raid the whole store, but we just don't have the time. We need to head back. Yeah, at least in Europe, the medieval times were time stagnation as best. Yeah. Oh. I hope that was just a zombie, not the wall. Like so, and then forward. Then again, it is hard to know how much people knew back then, because also, like, what was written down was very heavily mandated. Like, we base what we know about people on what is left of those civilizations. Then again, very advanced civilizations would have had the time to note things down, make stone tablets and stuff. I can't really look at chat too much right now, because oops. The brakes in this car need to be a little better. Yeah, the Library of Alexandria. That wasn't a big one. That is a big loss for humanity there. Like, dang. Also a good lesson in that nothing is forever. Yeah, and that was a hacking shame. We are putting this in the glove box, just in case someone needs to move the ambulance. We are going to grab this gas can. Turn it off, add fuel. Turn it back on. Gonna just have to okay, drop this thing here. I need to go. I'll start Stream Raiders real quick, make you guys able to watch that. I'll finish some things in some point, and then I've got to go lunch. I usually like not being this. Actually, what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna randomize the winner because I don't feel comfortable picking this. Congratulations, Panda. Stream Raiders likes you right now. We're gonna go to this one. Can I place? I cannot place use. I'm going to place use right there. Right there. Tell people to vibe here. They'll have to figure out the layout because I got to go. So that'll be good. We're going to quit Zomboid. Go here. Grab our county downy thingy. And start it. So I will be back when the counter hits 0, maybe a little earlier, we'll see. Sorry for the little bit of rush in the end and that I couldn't focus as much on chat. I'll just read back when I get back, but I just need to be quick because, you know, mom's gotta go, I shouldn't leave her waiting. So with that said, after lunch we'll be playing Darkest Dungeon. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, well, I'll see you in a bit. No problem, have a nice lunch. Thank you!